I think I'm ready for today's attempt at devotional. This is day 9 post op, and it's day 6 for this new thing that I'm doing. Hoping that the tripod is up straight. Um, anyway, I just got myself all fixed up, iced and elevated, and I made reminded myself to do a video of that because I'm supposed to be documenting everything. So, um, anyway, again, I had something else for this evening. And again, that's not what I'm talking about. Aspen was over this morning after dropping off uh, their sister to work. And not related, but I asked what the other 3 siblings were doing, and apparently they had 2 choices. One, they could stay at home and do your yard work all day for free, or the other 3 grandkids could go to my son's house, my son and daughter in law's house, and do yard work all day for pay. So they chose to go to their uncle and aunt's house to do yard work for pay since they had to do yard work anyway today. Why not get paid for it? Anyway, so all of them were busy doing something. Um, anyway, Aspen helped me get up and outside and everything before they left. And um wanted to do a live. It was a really nice morning. Um and I had been watching on the bird cam right before I went upstairs. There was a rabbit out, a couple of squirrels, everything, a lot of my little zoo. And we got up there and everything and nothing. But it was a beautiful day, and I know that sometimes I just have to wait. Um, Especially because my squirrels keep looking at me a little weird, like, what is wrong with you? Why are you not sitting where you normally sit? Like, what is your issues? So I know they're adjusting as well as I am. So I have to give them all time for the new setup. But it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, there was no wind. Um, it was just really, really nice. Um, I sat there for I think it's a 20-minute video, a 20-minute live, and I think the Cardinals showed up for a little bit. Um, Not sure if anything else showed up, and so I decided to like just end it. Um, to me, it's like, well, there was no point. Do I even like go ahead and post it? And I know you're supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to post anyway. Um, and of course, as soon as the live was over, and um, then I had squirrels everywhere. They were just and some cute little bitty ones. So um, I counted, I think, 5 squirrels at one time. I got birds everywhere. Um, I don't know if he made it on the live, but I did take a video. I think I posted it of my little bird from last night. And so his name is Hopalong. Um, but when I saw him, it just reminded me that um, just keep doing what I'm doing. He's out there doing what he's doing. So I think I'll probably be seeing or noticing him a lot. I don't know if he's been around and I just didn't notice. And I'm only noticing because of my own situation. Um, I know it's just a little bird, but that's how God speaks to me, little things, stuff like that. If you want to know more about that, go to my video of February 18th. Anyway, so I went ahead and did the second live. Um, and I think I did some shorts as well since it was still nice and I was out there. Um, but I was starting to hurt really bad, and yes, you are supposed to be moving around and mobile, but there's a limit to that. And I knew I needed my. I'd been out there for an hour, and it was a little bit too much. So I also needed to eat something. But anyway, on my way in the house, I just thought about the first live and how what was I really going to do with that? Um, all I was really doing was just sitting still, and I stopped. And the scripture, it's Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that was the purpose of that live. Because I know I'm not the only one, but have trouble resting, have trouble being still. And sometimes it just takes God to, like, you're not going to make yourself be still. Let me give you a little bit of help that way. And so that happens to me a lot. Um, and I am really struggling this time around with, like, not trying not to feel bad about doing stuff. It's not as bad as the last time, but um, so that was my message for today, was just be still. So I've been trying to think about that today and remember that, and think about how in the last year I've gotten more. Okay. Remember, I have uh, problems with words. If you knew, I have expressive aphasia, and it's just any type of way to communicate you have an issue with, problem with, your brain doesn't want to work. So, okay, so the last year I've been better at just being okay with not doing anything. I think the last 6 months have been even better with that, and it's really hard for me. I have a little OCD, not the kind of OCD where you're cleaning your house constantly or checking things or things like that. Mine's a little bit different, but I have to constantly be doing things, and the fact that I haven't been, um, it's hard. Like this little lap robe here that's been sitting next to me for I don't know how long. Um, I should have had it done, and um, it's taking way too long. But it's not. Um, I seriously only started it, a couple of days before the surgery, so it's just in my brain. It's taking too long. Um, when I go out to the lake, that is how I usually spend well, and honestly, I don't actually just sit still. It's hard for me to do that. I like going out in nature, but for me to just sit and be still, that's very difficult for me. So this morning I had to do that, and just remind myself there's not anything that I have to be doing right now. My only have tos are exercise, which you've seen, videos of that happening. Ice, elevate, and I just made a video about that. Um, and make it on my therapy appointments, physical therapy, and that's the only things I need to be doing right now. The main goals, and it's okay if I still haven't finished up the crafty stuff that I had for Easter, um, which will still get done. The Easter stuff may not, for this past Easter, may not come up until June, but it's okay because it's really for me, right? Um, and it's okay if this lap robe isn't finished last week. um, I have to try and not set a goal of I'm going to finish it like tomorrow or later today. It really is almost dead. Um, so I know that um, for now, I just need to learn how to just be. Um, so that's what this morning was about, the live where there were no animals. It was about being still, just and not forcing myself to do anything just because my brain tells me it has to be done, or because society says that. But um, so I think that's just it. If you understand and have problems also relating to being still, just you can in the comments or send me an email. Um, I think I need to be better at it this time around. Uh, the first because I do have another surgery coming up right after this one, so I need to have that be still and be okay with doing nothing. Like, need to really get that in my head. Um, that's going to be harder for. I mean, really doing nothing because we're doing my right shoulder and everything's with my right hand. So, um, but we'll deal with that when that time comes. Um, anyway, thank you for watching, responding. If you have ideas of something I should maybe write about, let me know. I am going to take all of these and actually put them in book form. Um, need kind of a better computer for that, but I will be doing that. Um, and for now, I'm just sharing it online so that I can remember what it is that I said. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to try once again to do what I've been wanting to do the last few nights. But tomorrow, again, isn't here, so I don't know what will happen tomorrow. And probably need to turn the ice off. It's been a little bit more than 20 minutes. Let me shut that off really quick. And I will just leave my leg elevated. Uh, turn it back on. Whoops. Come on. What happened here? It's not show. I've got the charger in and it's weighing it down. Oh, okay. Stay. Stay for just a moment. We'll leave my leg up here for a little bit longer. I will ice it one more time tonight. I've already done my exercises. I'll find something to watch on TV. I don't know what. And I will work a little bit more on the lap rub. So, right. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Why is. Okay. Let's turn off.